Honor and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bashim Hakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. As you see on my screen, I got from the Business Insider off of Newsbreak.com. It says War Games show the U.S. could burn through its ammo in as few as 3 to 4 weeks in a war with China. Commission warns. So do I believe this? Actually, I kind of do. I actually kind of do. Because what the scriptures say, which I have queued up right now, Revelation 18th chapter, burning through the ammo is really what the Lord intended to happen. That's what the Lord intended to happen. This is Isaiah chapter 9 and 5. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." Warfare is completely different than what it was thousands of years ago, of course. Things change, of course, technology changed, but war is war, regardless of what eon that you're in. War is gruesome, war is brutal, and quite frankly, war in this age is worse. And everyone can have their arguments, but war in this age is worse because there's way more ways to destroy the human flesh than what it was back then. There's more brutal deaths that take less energy, to accomplish in this day and age than what it used to be. There's quicker ways to kill people in this day and age, than what it was back then. For anyone who wants to argue the point, argue that point, read about the prophecies. Read about the prophecies. Every prophecies of end time that we see is coming to the pinnacle of which we're living in now, and it wasn't back then. It wasn't back then. All right. So it says, "For every battle of the warriors with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." Right. And that includes not just the U.S., but all of them. You can say vice versa with this statement right here. War games show that U.S. could burn through. You could say war games show that China could burn through its ammo in as few as 3 to 4 weeks. Because you do got to understand, which, me personally, if you flip-flop it, I think that would be more understandable. Because what the scriptures say, let the weak say I'm strong. Let the weak say I'm strong. It says burn through ammo. Well, if you understand how ammunition works, or let's just talk about a simple a bullet. All right, it holds gunpowder. How did U.S. come up, or just the Edomite in general, come up with the bullet? It took it from China. China was using it as fireworks and shit. And Esau saw that as some type of combustion that can create a projectile. China didn't come up with that. The Moabites didn't come up with that. But these Edomites did. You see? So technically, you could switch that U.S. with China. All right? They're going to burn through their shit quicker than the U.S. is. Sometimes these articles can get things mixed up. Arms race and all of that. U.S. has always been ahead of the curve from everybody. These countries are just now getting the memo of what they need to do. None of these countries actually use their arsenal on another country to end the war. Or solidify a war. Let me say that, because they dropped those 2 bombs on Japan after they surrendered already. All right, it's like you may be playing football. You're on You watch football and your team is up in the fourth quarter, um, you know, what, by 10, say it's like 21-31, some shit like that. But then you score another touchdown, a go ahead touchdown, and that seals the deal. Game's pretty much over. It's a 10-point lead, only a minute or 30 to go or whatever. But then you score a go ahead touchdown to put a nail in the coffin. That's what was Hiroshima and Nagasaki. No other country did that, you know? But still, as it's written in this article, I still believe, all right? Because of Revelation 18. Revelation 18:9, it says, the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, aka America, the mighty city, because America is a mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Right, 1 hour. In 1 hour, everyone is gonna burn through their arsenal. Everyone's gonna burn through their ammo supply. Everyone is, not just America. Everybody is. The Lord has this. Matter of fact, let's stay in Isaiah, but go to 54. Everyone's gonna burn through their ammo. What do you think the Lord has them making it for? You know what I'm saying? It says Isaiah 54:16. It says, and I've created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I've created the waster to destroy. I always think of the Oppenheimer movie when I think of Isaiah 54:6. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's a good movie. You know, because they created these things to be used. So they're going to burn through their arsenal. And understanding the mindset of an Edomite, if I can't get the next seat up to rule, or if I can't keep my rule, nobody can. So I'm going to kill myself and you. That's how he's operating. He's going to use everything. Yes, these countries are going to burn through their arsenal with haste. Russia is going to burn through their arsenal in haste. Matter of fact, let's talk about it. Dead hand. That's what I wanted. I said dead man hand. So the dead hand. All right. It says dead hand, also known as a perimeter. It's Russian. A perimeter system. Okay. It says is a Cold War era, still to this day, because they're bringing back Cold War words and actually using the term Cold War, which I might do another lesson on. Atomic nuclear weapons control system. It says that was constructed by the Soviets. The system remains in use in post-Soviet Russian Federation. An example of a failed deadly mutual assured destruction deterrence. It automatically initiate the launch of Russian intercontinental ballistic missile ICBMs by sending a pre-entered highest authority order from the General Staff of the Armed Forces. Strategic missile force management to command posts and individual silos if a nuclear strike is detected by seismic, light, radioactivity, and pressure sensors, even with the commanding elements fully destroyed. So pretty much, it's a trump card. It's I don't know, for brothers who's been playing Call of Duty for the longest time. There's one perk that you can, especially on Modern Warfare, back in the day, Modern Warfare, the good ones. There's one perk that you can use when you die. When you die, a grenade rolls out of you, and you can end up killing your opponent who just killed you. That's what the dead hand is. So Russia is saying, if you nuke us, our systems can tell if you're shooting a nuke off to us. You know, how many nukes, how much destruction is going on, and it's going to release everything that we have. Dead hand. Everyone's dead. No one's there to push the button. But we have a system in place just in case all of us are dead and can't use our arsenal on your ass, and it will automatically launch it. That's the mind of an Edomite. That's who we're dealing with. Okay? And let me say this, a little off topic, but on topic at the same time. That's why don't get too butthurt with the men that you're around. Don't get in your feelings and shit. Your bros didn't create a dead hand device. they didn't create a nuke. They didn't create a chip, to implant in you. They're just trying to tell you about yourself. That's it. They ain't your enemy, So it's the same. You got to look at things like this and really pinpoint who your enemy is. Who the fuck creates a dead hand? An Edomite does, because he like the scriptures say, he is a son of perdition. When you read the book of Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians, meaning he's an offspring of destruction, offspring of death. That's what he is. He is death. He is death. So again, war games show U.S. can burn through its ammo in a few weeks, in war with China, or just say war with the BRICS nation, and vice versa, because that's exactly what the scriptures say. Everyone's going to release everything on everybody. How else are you going to get the lake of fire? And quite frankly, there's going to be the main lake of fire is going to be in America. You're going to have other lake of fires. Don't you think parts of Russia are going to be liquefied? Parts of China is going to be liquefied? Israel is going to be liquefied and totally cleansed? Don't you think that? We're talking about nuclear devastation. A lot of places are going to be liquefied. It's just the main place that is spoken about is the place that's going to be a memorial forever, which is America. So that's all I got here. Lord willing, to edify. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Chakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Till the next time, I'm going to say Shalom. And like always, repent, for Yahawashi is coming back sooner than what me and you believe. All right, Shalom.